Can India manufacture like China? This question has sparked countless debates and discussions. India and China, two Asian giants, followed a similar growth trajectory until the late 70s. However, their paths diverged dramatically, and today, China stands as a global manufacturing powerhouse while India grapples with its potential. How did this happen? And more importantly, can India emulate China's manufacturing success? These are some of the questions we will explore in today's discussion. So let's delve deeper into China's manufacturing dominance and India's economic evolution. China, often referred to as the world's factory, has dominated the manufacturing industry for decades. This manufacturing prowess didn't materialize overnight. It was a result of strategic reforms. In 1979, China implemented economic reforms that opened its doors to foreign investment and global trade. This move led to an impressive growth spurt, catapulting China to the forefront of global manufacturing. Key to this success were several factors. Firstly, China's investment in infrastructure created a conducive environment for manufacturing. Secondly, the country's robust supply chains ensured the seamless flow of goods. Lastly, its large and affordable labor force provided the necessary manpower to fuel its manufacturing engines. But it's not just about infrastructure, supply chains, or labor. China's success is also attributed to its commitment to continual learning, technological advancements, and adaptation to market demands. With this understanding of China's success, it's time to look at India's economic journey. India's economic journey has been quite different from that of China. For much of its post-independence history, India adopted a mixed economy approach, combining elements of capitalism and socialism. This approach, however, had its limitations, and by the late 1980s it was apparent that change was needed. Enter the 1991 economic reforms. These reforms marked a paradigm shift in India's economic policy, steering the country towards a more open economy. The results were transformative. India's GDP growth rates increased, foreign investments flowed in, and the country started making its mark on the global stage. One of the most significant success stories of post-reform India has been its export prowess in information technology services. From software development to IT consulting, India's tech industry has made substantial contributions to the country's economic growth, creating millions of jobs and garnering global acclaim. This backdrop sets the stage for a comparison between India and China's manufacturing sectors. When comparing India and China, their manufacturing growth trajectories are distinctly different. China's manufacturing sector soared after economic reforms in the late 70s, and the country has since become the world's factory. India, on the other hand, has experienced a slower pace of manufacturing growth despite significant economic reforms in the early 90s. Several challenges have contributed to this disparity. India's manufacturing sector faces infrastructural shortcomings, bureaucratic complexities, and a limited integration into global supply chains. In turn, these challenges have hindered India's ability to attract foreign investment and foster domestic manufacturing capabilities. Yet, it's important to remember that these challenges aren't insurmountable. In fact, India has a number of factors working in its favor, such as a young demographic, a growing middle class, and a thriving startup culture. Despite these challenges, the Indian government and industries are taking steps to bolster manufacturing. The Indian government has made significant efforts to boost manufacturing. Initiatives like Make in India and tax incentives have been launched to stimulate domestic production. However, progress has been gradual despite these measures, largely due to infrastructural and bureaucratic hurdles. Yet India holds distinct advantages. With a young demographic, burgeoning middle class, and an invigorating startup culture, the country is well positioned to leapfrog into becoming a global manufacturing hub. However, several key obstacles are hindering India's manufacturing growth. India's manufacturing sector faces several significant challenges. Firstly, infrastructure shortcomings such as inadequate transport and power supply systems hinder production efficiency. Secondly, bureaucratic complexities often slow down processes, making it difficult for businesses to operate effectively. Lastly, India's limited integration into global supply chains restricts its ability to compete on the international stage. High import tariffs and free trade agreement challenges further complicate matters. Addressing these obstacles is critical for India's potential path forward. For India to manufacture like China, major structural reforms are necessary. The ease of doing business must be prioritized, cutting through bureaucratic red tape to foster a more attractive investment climate. Infrastructure needs a significant overhaul, enhancing transportation and logistics for efficient production and distribution. Furthermore, India must leverage the ever-changing geopolitical dynamics, fostering trade relationships that align with its manufacturing goals. With these changes, India has the potential for substantial growth in manufacturing. India's manufacturing future holds immense potential, but strategic adjustments are vital. The road to becoming a global manufacturing powerhouse is paved with necessary reforms. Attracting foreign investment is a key piece of the puzzle, requiring an environment conducive to business. Improving manufacturing capabilities is another essential step, demanding an upgrade in skills, technology, and infrastructure. The anticipation of India's economic future and its significance on a global scale is indeed high. So, can India manufacture like China? Only time will tell.